Terraria has an incredible amount of items, with over 5,000 different ones that you can obtain during your gameplay. With so many options, many items never even see the light of day. So I've picked out 5 items that I believe are essential for every Terraria player. Starting with what I believe is the most well-known axe among players, the Axe of Regrowth. What makes it such a special item is its ability to replant trees after chopping them down. And this applies to all trees whose planting method involves using acorns. However, special trees like the sakura tree or the yellow willow, which have a unique sapling, when chopped down, will be replanted as common trees. It also has the ability to grow grass on dirt blocks, a skill that may seem kind of silly and useless, but can come in handy when you're setting up your arena or building something in the caves. Its crafting is simple, requiring only 1 staff of regrowth, 1 tin or copper axe, 12 jungle spores, and 3 vines. But because it includes the staff of regrowth in its crafting recipe, the axe ends up inheriting its characteristics. Normally, when a mature plant is harvested by conventional methods, it tends to drop only 1 flower and between 1 to 3 seeds. But using the Axe of Regrowth significantly increases the yield, resulting in between 1 to 2 flowers and 1 to 5 seeds per harvested plant. So depending on your luck, your harvest can almost double. And this ability is a game changer if you're into farming deathweed, as they only bloom during full moons and blood moons, and are used in a wide variety of potions. So using the Axe of Regrowth can save you a lot of time. Now, one of the items that's popping up more often in my Terraria runs is the Gravedigger's Shovel. Being the only shovel in the entire game, it quickly stands out for its speed and ability to dig in a 3x3 block area. Its mining speed is so fast that it can easily outperform hard mode pickaxes. But this shovel has a crucial weakness. It can only dig soft blocks, such as dirt, snow, and sand or similar blocks. But I believe that in the right scenario, the Gravedigger's Shovel can be the ideal tool for you. Personally, one of the scenarios that I consider ideal for using the shovel is in the underworld, since it's basically a whole biome made of soft blocks. And above all this, you can still craft it on your first day of the game. Inside the Ectomist and using an anvil, you'll only need 12 iron or lead bars and 3 woods, so you can already start your journey with a great tool and a pretty decent weapon. If you're exploring the surface, the ideal tool for you is the Gravedigger's Shovel. However, once you venture underground, it's the digging mole cart that truly shines. It's like having your own digging buddy in minecart form. It digs tunnels and lays down tracks automatically. But for this to happen, you need to have minecart tracks in your inventory. And to be able to break the blocks and open the tunnel, the digging mole cart will use the mining power of your pickaxe. So, whatever your pickaxe can't mine, neither can the mole. However, this minecart has a small flaw. It cannot break blocks affected by gravity, such as slush or sand. So, it'll be a big help if you have a tool on hand that can easily break these types of blocks. Digging tunnels is a great skill, but where I believe it really shines is in implementing teleporters throughout the world. While the mole cart clears the path, you can wire up the whole map. And when teleporters become available in the shop, all you have to do is place them in the right spots. And you can get it from the zoologist for just 50 gold coins. But first you need to have at least 35% of the bestiary completed. And being inspired by real-life moles, this minecart doesn't function outside the underground. And now, let's talk about my favorite item on this list, the Snake Charmer's Flute. As the name suggests, it's a flute that when you play it, summons a snake that you can use like a rope. This snake can stretch up to 100 blocks high or until it hits something. However, the effect isn't permanent and disappears after 25 seconds. And if you're brave enough, it's possible to get the Snake Charmer's Flute early in your playthrough, as you can find it in sandstone chests in the underground desert. On the other hand, you could try your luck fishing, as Oasis crates can also drop the Snake Charmer's Flute with a slightly lower chance of 12.5%. If you manage to get this item early in the game, you can pretty much reach anywhere. You can place blocks while using the flute to climb, so you can stop whenever you want or keep ascending, just by respawning it. And lastly, I want to talk about the Rubble Maker. It's a tool that can place ambient objects, also known as rubble, using items from the player's inventory as a base. And it's possible to configure the Rubble Maker to create 3 different types of rubble: small, medium, and large. And the range of items it can use to make these is just huge, opening up endless possibilities for world decoration. But here's the thing, you might be wondering why I'm even talking about it, since in terms of usefulness, it's not exactly the most useful tool out there, and you can only buy it from the Goblin during hard mode, which kinda sucks. However, it was announced that in the next update, the Rubble Maker will be available for purchase during pre-hard mode, and that changes a lot. Personally, I love using the Rubble Maker. It lets you add those small details that really bring your creations to life. And these are the 5 items that I always have in my Terraria runs, and I hope that after this video, they also become part of your gameplay. Thank you for watching until here, and I'll see you in the next one.